Welcome. I'm your host, Jesse Sawyer, nationally recognized inclusive fitness trainer, Silver Sneaker Flex instructor. You can find out more about me. Visit my website, www.jessesawyer.com. And today we're talking about hips. And the hips don't lie. And being in this seated position, it's the new smoking. I know I've said that before. And the hips allow you to run, walk, jump. Hopefully you're not jumping anymore in that aging process, but it gives you stability and it helps keep your back aligned and strong. And ultimately, they're really important for just daily function. And there's three parts to the hips. Most people don't realize that. You got the hip flexors, you got the inner hip, and you got the outer hip. The hip flexors bring the hips into the torso, right into here. The inner hips bring the legs together, giving stability. And then the outer hip draws the leg out, but into the glenohumeral joint. Today, I'm going to show you two different exercises. Same exercise, just different modifications for those individuals that might be a little more advanced and maybe those individuals that are recovering from some form of hip injury, osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, or maybe just bone density issues. So let me show you those and let's get moving with today's demonstration. So the first one is I'm just going to take this right leg and I'm going to just come across the left leg. I'm going to lean forward towards you. I'm going to take this left hand. I'm going to grab that right knee and I'm going to start pulling it. But I want to stretch out that hip a little bit more and I want to stretch my back out at the same time. So I'm going to grab this chair, this arm, and I'm just going to roll forward with my chest. Just like this. Awesome job, right? You're going to feel that through the hip because you're pulling on that hip. You're crossed over that midline and you're squeezing the back. Other option to do, if you're more advanced, is just take this right leg and cross over the top of this left knee. And now you're going to pull. Now you're going to get a little more hip, right? Because you're driving that inner hip into the other left leg. So that's where you're getting your inner hip being utilized. And you're also getting that hip being utilized towards the torso as well, which is those hip flexors. So I'm going to grab, pull, and I'm going to grab here as well and lean forward and get a nice good stretch. Excellent job. So now I'm going to show you the side view on the left side because I'm showing you the forward view, neutral position, on that right side. Now for the left side, I'm just going to take this left leg and I'm just going to cross over. Now you don't have to cross over for somebody that might be having some discomfort. You can just go and just tap right here and roll it down. We're not crossing over, so now you're not crossing that midline for someone that might have even a greater risk of injury and it's being counterindicated or contraindicated to do. So now all I'm going to do for this one, because I'm not crossing over, is I'm going to have to grab here on that left leg with that right hand. I'm going to pull, right? Because it's up against that right leg, it's going to limit the mobility, how much I can pull and roll. And I'm going to grab this chair here and roll out again, this direction, forward flexion, retract the scapula, hold onto this chair, and pull on this hip. So now I'm stretching the hip, I'm stretching my back at the same time. Again, this is the side view of the left side. Now more advanced, you're just going to take this left leg, cross it over like you're crossing your legs, lean on forward, grab your right hand, grab that left knee, and now you're going to pull that hip inward towards you. So now you're getting the hip flexors because you're bringing it towards the torso, and you're getting the inner part of the hip because that inner part of the hip, right, is trying to drive in towards the other leg, which brings those inner hips together. Grab here, roll, squeeze, hold here, and you're going to pull through. Leaning out, holding that chair, leaning straight forward. Now again, this is the side view of it. You're going to feel that back. You're going to feel those hips. And ultimately what we're trying to do is we're trying to regain some of that posture, remove some of that discomfort, and stop smoking. And when I say stop smoking, stop sitting. Get moving, because those hips are meant to move. Peace, my friends. Please subscribe, like, share, and despite all the errors that might be in this video, it's uncut and it's for you.